At least one quarter-finalist after the 8 rounds of preliminary action. And the man in the red corner represents the most successful team in that regard. Kazakhstan sent 13 boxers to Belgrade 2021, and 10 of them, 10 out of 13, still in contention at the quarter-final stage. Uzbekistan, represented by Mirzakhmedov, in this particular contest, sent 6 boxers through to the quarterfinals out of their quota of 13 who started Belgrade 2021. So Sadie Duffy of Ireland with the final instructions. She is the referee taking charge of this one. And we are underway. Action from the 48-kilogram minimum weight division. We're at the quarter-final stage, and this one between boxers from Kazakhstan and Uzbekistan. What a rivalry these two nations have in AIBA boxing. Nice single shot scored on a back foot by the man wearing red, and that is Temirtas Zhussupov, 33 years of age. Incredibly, it's his first World Boxing Championships appearance, and he is one win away from a place on the medal podium. A man who retained his World Military Boxing Championship gold earlier this year as he scores with a good right hand again against the southpaw in blue, and that is 27-year-old Nodirjon Mirzakhmedov from Tashkent. And he comes into this championships having retained his Asian Continental title in Dubai earlier this May, adding to the one that he won in Bangkok 2 years ago. So both boxers bringing rich veins of form into this contest. Second bout of the tournament for both of them. 23 boxers comprising the bantamweight bracket. So the round of 32 was the first preliminary round. Neither of these men featuring in action in the round of 32, but won impressively in their round of 16 contest to arrive at this juncture here. Hitting on the break there is Mirzakhmedov. And cries of Kazakhstan, Kazakhstan competing with chance of Uzbekistan here at the Stark Arena. Midway through the opening round, it's an untidy tangle between the two boxers. The southpaw bobbing and weaving and changing angles with his feet as he tries to work his way inside. Zhussupov looking to try and keep it at distance. And again, referee Sadie Duffy called into action on the resumption, and it's an attempted 1-2, but then after the initial attack was off the mark while the boxers are falling into one another repeatedly, Zhussupov trying to work away with his free right hand, but this one resembling grappling more than boxing at long, mid or short range. Quickening his feet once again, leaping right hook, may have been a glancing blow, then a good left hand to the body landed by Mirzakhmedov, who really is trying to quicken his feet. Nice movement in the pocket from Zhussupov, and an accurate left jab while on his back foot landed for the man in red. And there's a beautiful reverse 1-2. Right hand came first, followed by a straight left. Good portion of the round for Zhussupov. Closing seconds of the opening round. Terrific atmosphere once again at the Stark Arena. Zhussupov not too far away with that backhand, dodging and darting left and right, pressing over the front foot is Mirzakhmedov. Very good round of competitive boxing. It was punctuated by a lot of grappling and hauling and holding and mauling. I happen to think that Zhussupov did enough to take it. This man certainly had his moments, and you can see there's a significant injury to the left eye of Mirzakhmedov. And it's a 4-1 split in favor of Zhussupov, the judge from Algeria, preferring the work of the man in blue. Some of the action then from that opening round. It was punctuated by plenty of holding on the inside, but it was straight shots such as that. The right hand working very well indeed for Zhussupov in the course of that first 3-minute session. Well, the second round underway. And straight away, looking for the right hand once again. Here it is, twice in quick succession, is Zhussupov of Kazakhstan. Mirzakhmedov, the man in blue, dealing with the inconvenience of an injured left eye. His corner have gone to work on it, but it still appears to be bleeding once again. And he's being picked off repeatedly by that backhand, which will be landing right in the vicinity of the southpaw's left eye. You can see it leaking once again. The referee keeping a close eye on it. She's happy for the contest to continue. Trading misses on that particular attempted exchange. And we saw an awful lot of this in the early stages. Both of these men have enjoyed considerable domestic success. Zhussupov, a 5-time national champion of Kazakhstan in and around 49 kilograms. The opponent wearing blue is the reigning champion of Uzbekistan, having picked up his second national crown in the most recent edition. Both of these men with an abundance of World Series boxing experience as well. And Zhussupov using the space of the ring very effectively, keeping the gap between himself and his opponent. And oh my goodness, that's an untidy tangle, a takedown around the neck of Mirzakhmedov. Thankfully, nobody injured during that inconvenience, but look at the straight shot successes of Zhussupov. There's a left hand that wasn't too far away, but Mirzakhmedov losing his balance as he went to press. Good right hand to the body is a scoring shot from Zhussupov. And with 2 minutes gone in the round, this has been a very good round of punch picking for the man in red. What can Mirzakhmedov do to turn the tide in his favor? Because he hasn't found a range with the same consistency as his Kazakhstan opponent. And there it is again, dancing in with the feet, spearing his man with a left jab which came from around the belt line. And again, Mirzakhmedov desperately trying to close the distance, but his attacks are increasingly being reduced to a single shot, leaping with that lead right hook. And look at the man who is having to change direction, reset, and pursue his man because of the angles he's being given by the beautiful movement of Zhussupov. Closing seconds of the second round. And again, there's another right-hand success a few moments ago for Zhussupov. Good right hand once again. That's a beautiful round of boxing. And look at the frustration etched on the face of Nodirjon Mirzakhmedov as he made his way back to the blue corner. He simply cannot get to grips with his Kazakhstan opponent. Corner going to have to get to work on that eye again. This man has boxed beautifully for my money over the course of the first 2 rounds. And there's confirmation of a clean sweep of the cards in favor of Temirtas Zhussupov in round number 2. So we have one tied score of 19 points apiece on the card of the judge from Algeria. The other 4 judges scoring it 20 points to 18 with 6 minutes in the book in favor of the man in red, who has boxed quite beautifully, particularly in the second round. He did an outstanding job maintaining the gap and then just picked off his man like that. That was actually a flicking left hand, which caused the man in blue to touch down. No knockdown. So into the third and final round we go. Temirtas Zhussupov, who came away with a bronze medal in the 2019 Asian Continental Championships, in his first World Championships here, is just 3 minutes away from a place on the medal rostrum in Belgrade and the guaranteed $25,000 that comes with it. One of 10 Kazakhstan quarterfinalists, as he's just caught by a left hand there from Mirzakhmedov. But he has opened the account for the Central Asian nation magnificently. Look at more right-hand success, stopping the man from the neighbors These Central Asian neighbors always producing fantastic rivalries in AIBA boxing. There's another sharp-shooting right hand straight down the pipe that picks off Mirzakhmedov, who again is swinging and missing. He nods his head as if to say to Zhussupov, hold your feet, stand and fight me. But Zhussupov doing what he wants, and in doing so, he's taking away one of the strongest assets that Mirzakhmedov possesses, and that is his ability at short and mid-range. He's being picked off repeatedly by some accurate pot-shotting, left jab success on the back foot, and Zhussupov's feet haven't been held still for hardly any time at all during the course of this contest. Up on his toes, using the space of the boxing ring, giving his man angles, and punctuating his back foot boxing with some terrific shot selection, featuring a wide range of variety. Right hand again leaves Mirzakhmedov chasing shadows. It's a terrific performance from Zhussupov, who is flowing magnificently, and Mirzakhmedov running out of time. You see him back off, reset, wipe his gloves on his trunks, and try to come again, but he cannot close the distance because he's being controlled beautifully by Zhussupov. Wonderful display. Fantastic boxing, and now cries of Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan completely drowning out those of Uzbekistan, because the man in blue, they're seeking to encourage their man. But if you're an Uzbekistan supporter, there hasn't been much to cheer about. He's given a terrific effort. He's never stopped pursuing him. Forward foray there, sees a couple of glancing right hands land, but that has been Mirzakhmedov's contest in a nutshell. Pursuing his man, but not able to find the range, swinging and missing, and in the meantime being picked off by some accurate, spiteful shot selection from Mirzakhmedov, and that was a cuffing right wrist which sent the man in blue to the canvas, so not a legal punch. And right up until the closing bell, the punch accuracy of Zhussupov remaining intact, the briefest touch of gloves. Well, Mirzakhmedov raising his gloves, he never stopped competing, but he hasn't done enough to outpoint Temirtas Zhussupov, whose boxing on the move was a joy to behold. Found his groove immediately and maintained it for the entirety of the contest. He's at center ring already, waiting to have his hand raised as the victor, because we're just awaiting the formality of the announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the bout number 407 of the ring, the winner on points by unanimous decision is the boxer out of the red corner.
And there is confirmation of a unanimous points decision victory for Temirtas Zhussupov of Kazakhstan. He progresses through to the medal rostrum, a guaranteed world championship bronze at least, and the prize fund that comes with bronze of $25,000 US. But make no mistake, he has designs to go more deeply into the tournament, aiming for the gold medal bout. And given the way he boxed today, his confidence will be sky high. Nodirjon Mirzakhmedov pushed to the margins of this contest. Such was the fluency that Zhussupov was able to demonstrate from opening bell to last, taking the first on a 4-1 split, and rounds 2 and 3. His boxing was masterful. A very good performance. And Nodirjon Mirzakhmedov, the reigning two-time Asian Continental champion, eliminated at the quarterfinals.